Today we're talking about a festival that's way more than just a date on the calendar. It marks a very specific moment when the sun, our life-giving star, actually shifts its path across the sky. This is Makar Sankranti, and trust me, it's so much more than just a change in seasons.
So, here's the big question we're digging into. Is this just about winter getting a little less chilly, or is there something much, much deeper going on here? We're going to unpack the secrets behind this ancient festival, and we'll be using Vedic Jyotish, the sacred science of light and time, to guide us.
Okay, so first things first, let's get into the astronomy of it all, because this isn't just based on some old story. It's locked into a real, predictable event happening up in the heavens.
So here's the key. Makar Sankranti is all about the exact moment the sun god, Surya, officially moves out of Sagittarius and into the sign of Capricorn. And what's really interesting is that unlike a lot of Hindu festivals that follow the moon, this one is all about the sun. That's why it's so consistent, almost always landing on January 14th or 15th every single year.
But you know, this isn't just about zodiac signs changing. It's about a huge shift in cosmic energy. So what does that actually mean? Well, think of the sun's journey through the year as being split into two major phases. Makar Sankranti signals the end of Dakshinayana, the sun's southern journey, which is seen as a time for looking inward. But it kicks off Uttarayan, the northern path, a 6-month phase that's just bursting with energy for growth, life, and divine blessings. And this switch, it's considered incredibly sacred.
And this idea of it being sacred, well, that's not just a nice thought. It's a core belief, written down in some of the oldest texts known to humanity.
That's right. I mean, it's right there in black and white. These ancient texts say that when the sun starts its journey north, it's like the gates of heaven literally swing open, creating a direct pathway for the soul to achieve liberation, or moksha. And that belief leads us to one of the most powerful stories in all of Indian literature.
We're talking about the legendary warrior Bhishma Pitama from the epic Mahabharata. He was given this incredible gift, the power to decide the exact moment he would leave his body.
And his story just perfectly illustrates the power of this time. See, he was mortally wounded in a massive battle, but he chose to stay alive, lying on a literal bed of arrows for weeks. Why? He was waiting for this exact celestial shift. He deliberately held on until the sun turned north, until those gates of heaven were open, to guarantee his soul would ascend.
Bhishma's choice really drives home the spiritual firepower of this period. It's so powerful, in fact, that the texts actually put a number on it. They say that any good deeds you perform on certain Sankrantis like this one have their karmic merit multiplied by up to 100,000 times. That's huge.
So you gotta ask, what's generating all this incredible spiritual energy? Well, it all comes down to a very special astrological meetup, a kind of summit meeting between two cosmic heavyweights.
First up, you've got Surya, the sun. In Vedic astrology, the sun isn't just a ball of gas. It's seen as the direct representation of your soul, your Atman. It's the king of the planets, the source of all your vitality and authority.
And then you have Shani, or Saturn. If the sun is the king, Saturn is the tough but fair judge. He's the lord of karma, the one who oversees discipline, ambition, and making sure we settle our old debts.
So, on this day, the sun enters Saturn's home turf of Capricorn. The king pays a visit to the disciplinarian. And when these two forces come together, you get this incredible, potent energy. It's the perfect cosmic storm for building resilience, chasing your goals, and most importantly, for clearing your karmic slate.
Okay, so we've talked about all this amazing cosmic energy, but how do you actually tap into it? How do people align with this powerful moment? Well, that's where the rituals come in. The day usually kicks off at dawn with a purifying bath called snan, ideally in a holy river. This is followed by arghya, an offering of water to the sun to ask for health and prosperity. And then, and this is a big one, dana, or charity, because, like we said, giving back on this day, the rewards are believed to be absolutely massive.
And it's not just random giving. The type of charity is really specific. For instance, if you donate sesame and jaggery, it's thought to bring you wealth and prosperity. Giving food helps absolve sins, and offering things like books, that's believed to boost your own knowledge. It's like making a very targeted spiritual investment.
Even the food people eat is packed with meaning. You'll see a lot of sesame or til and jaggery or gur. On a practical level, yeah, they help keep you warm, but there's a deeper layer. There's this wonderful saying in Maharashtra, Til gul khya,
Gord gord bola. It means, take this sweet and speak sweetly. It's a beautiful reminder to foster harmony and kindness in all your relationships.
And what about all the kites you see? That's not just for fun. It's actually a deep, beautiful metaphor. Think of the kite as your soul, your Atman, soaring up toward the divine, toward the sun. And that sharp string used for flying it? It represents wisdom, the insight you need to cut through all the illusions and attachments that tie you down to the material world. Pretty cool, huh?
What's so amazing is how this one celestial event is celebrated all over India in so many different, beautiful ways. Down in Tamil Nadu, you've got the huge harvest festival of Pongal. In Punjab, it's Lohri with all the big bonfires. You've got Push Sankranti in Bengal, Bihu in Assam, Makar Rashi in Kerala. I mean, each region has its own unique flavor, but they're all celebrating the exact same cosmic moment. It's a perfect example of unity in diversity.
So let's zoom out for a second. When you pull all these pieces together, the astronomy, the stories, the rituals, what are we really looking at?
What we're looking at is this perfect blend of three huge things. You've got the hard science of astronomy, you've got the deep spirituality of karma and liberation, and you have the vibrant culture of the harvest, of gratitude, and of coming together as a community. It's really the whole package.
And look, this isn't just some dusty old tradition. People are still tracking this with incredible precision. For 2026, they've already calculated the punya call. That's the peak window of power for performing rituals right down to the minute. This ancient cosmic clock is still ticking, and we're still living by it.
So the next time you see the sky filled with kites on this day, just remember what's really going on. You're not just watching a festival. You're part of a cosmic ritual that's been going on for something like 5,000 years. And it makes you wonder, right? If this one day holds so much incredible meaning, what other secrets are waiting for us in the stars? What untapped prophecies might future Sankrantis have in store for us?